Hello everyone, this is Crota giving you a game, Undead versus Orc PCG versus Darken. We see PCG spawning as the, whoa, excuse me for a moment, PCG spawning as the red Undead on the bottom right hand side of the map. This is going to be, what map is this? Hold on 1 second. This map is going to be Crystal Kingdom 1.3. On the top left-hand side of the map, we have Darken spawning as the blue orc. Now, it took me quite a bit of time to actually find a replay to cast. For some reason, a lot of the replays out there were corrupted recently, so a little bit of issues there as things do get underway. Gonna go ahead and speed things up to the 2-minute mark, and I am going to be watching under with removal of Fog of War under the orc side, as the Blade Master is just so difficult to try and keep track of when you can't see him. All right, Blade Master going to be opening up, going after this 3-3-3 creep camp. Should just take down this Ice Troll Trapper and then move along his merry way. Taking a look back over here, I don't see Voodoo Lounge is actually positioned down over here, so he'll probably shift back down over here, perhaps take this guy down, perhaps even take this level 5 Sorcerer down as well, and then start healing before he moves on his merry way. So it is going to be a little bit more of a creeping effort here on Crystal Kingdom. Meanwhile, Undead, 2-minute 45-second mark before the Death Knight does make his way out, we are going to be transitioning into Crypt Fiends. And surprisingly, we aren't going to be clearing out this 3-1-1 creep camp. Death Knight just making a move straight off to the north here and going to be trying to go for this Tuskar Warrior creep camp here. Now, there are a handful of the Sorcerer back over here that does take a little bit of additional damage off of or from those skeletal minions. However, it doesn't look like that will be the strategy. Instead, using the piercing damage to take down the Warriors, going to go ahead and drop a Watcher Ward right there. Now dropping some additional skeletal minions as well, hoping that the skeletal minions do a little bit more of that tanking, but you can see that the Sorcerer is casting Inner Fire on the remaining fighters, making it very, very difficult to take down. Claws of Attack +9, very, very useful item there, +9 damage already. That is about a 25% damage increase overall. Now, I have heard it. I have had people ask me, what is better, Gloves of Haste or Claws of Attack +6? Gloves of Haste is not as strong in the early portion of the games, but does become significantly better later on. Claws of Attack +6 does not, or Claws of Attack in general, doesn't scale with your hero nearly as well. And with all that said, the Blade Master loves both, so we'll see what's happening back over here with the Blade Master. Already has a Pendant of Energy or Replenishment Potion, and going to be finishing off this creep camp here. Good job minimizing the amount of damage on those two grunts in the back. They're going to be able to get healed back up all the way to full level 3 now on the Blade Master before the 5-minute mark of this game. So this Blade Master may be able to slice and dice this entire Undead army relatively early. Let's see what's going to be unfolding off over here. Death Knight going after the skeletal minion, or using the skeletal minions to take down the Ice Rock Gate. And so far, I haven't really seen much interaction between these two players. Not a lot of scouting, and not a lot of information to be known. Blade Master, does a little bit of a steal there, gets that +9, and we'll see if he does do that a little bit more. There is that Sentry Ward, and now the Blade Master doesn't know that he is currently spotted and revealed, so that could be a big deal as well. Blade Master now trying to chase there, and you can see that the damage can continue to come in. Death Knight back over here could be using those Death Coils a little bit better, or perhaps just landing one would be at least a decent thing right there. Going after a Grunt now, so Grunt traded for a Crypt Fiend as the Death Knight now does back away. He is back on Blight, and you can see the amount of damage on that Grunt already down to 204 and continuing. Death Knight may be able to get in a Death Coil and finish that off in just a moment. There is the shot right there. And the Death Knight just shy of level 3. Blade Master is still right there. And you're going to see that the Blade Master is just going to continue to... he's just going to continue to attack. He may not understand what is happening. Death Knight now up to level 3 as well. So the Death Knight quickly makes up ground. And that Sentry Ward, a beautiful, beautiful drop. Just what the doctor ordered, allowing the Death Knight to really fend off that attack there. Blade Master could have done a lot more damage, a lot more harassment. Instead, lost a Grunt. The Blade Master ended up losing a Grunt, giving the Death Knight pretty much level 3 there, as we now see a Sacrificial Skull. Blade Master may try to venture forth inside here. He's not going to be able to, though, as we're still taking a look around. No real way to know that the Blade Master is right there nearby, as the Death Knight looks to heal up a little bit more. Not going to be able to do that all too easily. Oh, as we now see a quick shot there. All right, there is a dust of appearance. The Death Knight, Blade Master, what is he doing? He is now trying to run away. He is in a little bit of trouble there. Down to what is that? Down to 107, 108 hit points. Dust of appearance, speed scroll now being used as well in order to get away. But that Blade Master doing some very, very risky maneuvers and really not much to show for it. Grunt now back over here as well. It looks like Pillage has been research coming in from the York side, as they may be trying to do a little bit of a push. It is a double bestiary push, as I expected. And Raiders very, very effective against the Crypt Fiends and also against the buildings down over here. Rodamech, or Dust of Appearance, now left behind here. Perhaps we are going to be using a Sentry Ward. No, Naga Sea Witch also coming in as well. So that Sentry Ward is going to be a very big deal. Let's see what's going to be happening as we now venture forth off over here. Blade Master, level 3. Shadowhunter, level 1. As we now see the Sentry Ward has been dropped down. Death Coil, Blade Master quickly revealed. There is that extra additional Blight. Hex now onto the Naga Sea Witch. Naga Sea Witch down to 135 hit points, uses the potion in time and finishes off the Blade Master. Beautifully done. Both sides kind of overcommitting to any one particular strategy, as the Naga Sea Witch down to 48 hit points. It is going to try and run away, not going to be able to. There is another Hex. Down it goes, but the Shadowhunter now in a little bit of trouble. Death Knight looks like he can land a level 2 Death Coil, and that will pretty much be the game. A very, very interesting strategy there. Naga Sea Witch traded for a Shadowhunter and a Blade Master, and that may pretty much be it. You can see that the Orc Burrows are going to be suffering a lot of damage. They are very, very strong and resilient to the damage of the Orc Burrows with that medium armor, while dealing piercing damage against that heavy armor, dealing that full damage back. Game number 1 going to the Undead PCG. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please stay tuned for game number 2.